welcome to the Giving Flower Podcast. I'm Kimberly in real life, but Kimberly on Plurk and Ravelry and everywhere. I'm Kimberly. And geocaching, now I'm Kimberly there too. So, welcome back. If you're a new viewer, good luck. It's kind of crazy around here. Today, my co-host, it took us a little bit longer to get set up and everything, and my techie has a friend over. So, my co-host decided not to show. She's upstairs. She may come, may not, don't know yet. So it's me, alone with the moose. Got an IKEA moose here. Just happened to join me, right? Yeah, he doesn't say much. So it'll be a good show, hopefully. I don't know. Anyway, we wanted to get a quick show in. We just had a week of vacation, which was really nice, but we've been a little bit sick. The kids and I were sick, and so it wasn't all that great. But we had a good time anyway. We went to Build-A-Bear. We made a bear. And, that's something she could show if she decides to show. Where's my pencil? I don't know. Anyway, so we went to Build-A-Bear, made a cute little pink bear. And then we pretty much hung out at home all week. It was really quite nice. I got quite a bit of knitting done. So that was nice too. And I was sick just before a break started. And so it was kind of nice to just kind of sleep and not do too much, although I'm still sick. I've still got, my nose is blah. But I went to a ton of knit meets this week because normally when I'm working, I come home at night and make dinner and everything, and I just don't want to go to a knit night, except on Wednesdays. In the next town over, I go to that one. But usually I'm not in the mood to go to a knit night, so this week I did. I went to a couple knit nights. It was really quite fun. Hi, Gisela. Hi, Gisela. I went to knit night last night at a friend of mine's house, and we all had food, brought food, potluck as always, which is fabulous. And Gisela asked about the podcast. Hi, Gisela. So at least I know somebody's watching. There's 2 people I know watch. So hi, Yvonne, my mom, my adopted mom, and I'll talk about her in a bit. And Gisela. Hi, Gisela. Sehr schön, dass du guckst. Yeah, she watches, so pretty cool. Like to have somebody watch. Anyway, so how you doing? I love it when podcasters say how you doing because I know you can't answer. Anyway, so that's the story. Let's get right to it. I just wanted to say a couple thank yous. A thank you to Julie. She's Avi and Lily on Ravelry. She is one of my test knitters, and she's wonderful. She's a great test knitter. She's a good thinker. Where my brain stops is where hers starts, which isn't hard for anybody because my brain stops really quickly, and then hers keeps going. She helped me out a ton in 1 or 2 of my patterns. I'm not sure. I think 2. And but she sent me a pattern this week, which was really, really sweet. She sent me the chamomile tunic, which was on my wish list, and I love it. It's so pretty. And it uses 4 skeins of alpaca cloud and from Knit Picks, and so I'm thinking maybe I want to get some alpaca cloud 4 skeins of it for this tunic because I think it would be so pretty to have a nice light sweater. Oh, so pretty. Anyway, thank you so much. She's Julie from the UK. So, thanks, Julie. Sweetie. And, Sock Bunny. Oh, totally forgot to look it up. I meant to look it up and I didn't. Sock Bunny, Kimberly, everybody. I mean, I'm assuming if you're watching my podcast, you watch other podcasts. And Kimberly is from Sock Bunny Knit and Fit. And she's one of the podcasts I watch. And she put in a thread in her Ravelry group, Random Act of Kindness. And I entered the contest. It was a contest, and she would do a random act of kindness for the thread, and I got picked, and so I won a pattern, and I won a hat pattern, and I have totally forgotten to write down the designer of the hat pattern. She actually has, a ton of hat patterns that she's written that are so cool, and I had to pick one. Make that easy. Was not easy. But I picked a hat pattern, and I love it. It's really pretty. So thank you, Kimberly, Sock Bunny. Awesome. Thank you. So that's now on my list of thank yous. And I really wanted Alita to be here to show you guys this. But she's upstairs. She's not coming down. It's all right. I don't want to force anybody to do anything you don't want to do. Yvonne, I wanted to thank you very much. Red Hat Knitter. She is my absolute favorite test knitter and adopted mom, as I had said before. She sent us, long bag, she sent us a little goodie bag. So cool. And I think I put it in here. Yes, I did. And I just wanted to show you some of the things she sent. She sent a bag, and this is going to be a knitting bag. I haven't taken it out yet. From Amazing Threads. It's this little bag, and it is so cool because actually, like, if you're shopping and stuff, you can take it out and use it for shopping. It's going to be a knitting bag. So that's what she sent. And one of these little fishing boxes, which is so cool, to put all your goodies in. And it goes in your bag, and it's so cool because it's got one of these. So, this is the best part. I'll save the best part for last. And she sent highlighter tape, which is really cool for putting on patterns to keep your place. Very cool. Can't get that here. Oh, this is like totally cool. This thing, and I've got to look and see how this whole thing works. But this is to make cord. Oh my, this is going to make it so much easier. Because when I was talking about making bags, and I was making cord out of yarn, out of like cheap cotton yarn I was making cords out of, this is the coolest thing because you can crank it. It's got a little crank here, if you can see it. It's got a little crank, and you can turn it, and it turns it, and so you don't have to stand there forever. I had taken a coat hanger, half of a coat hanger, to make a thing to turn. Because what you do when you make cord is you have to turn, it's like spinning wool. And once you spin it enough so that there's so much spin, and then you fold it in half, it spins on itself to make the cord. And that's what this is. And it has a little weight that I'm assuming you put in the middle. I haven't opened this yet. I didn't really want to lose it, but this is the coolest thing. Cool. So we're going to try this. We're going to try that. And then, for Alita, she sent Pom Pom Maker, which Alita hasn't tried yet. She's going to. I'm not even sure how this works. I have to look at it. Oh, it goes like this. And then you thread it through and cut it open. And there it is. Pom Pom Maker. So thank you so much. Alita says thank you, although she's not with me right now. Thank you, Yvonne. That was wonderful. Oh, the best for last. Hello. I told you she's the red hat knitter, right? She's a sweetie. Go friend her. She's wonderful. She sent me a little red hat. I have no idea what you can see. This is a little red hat stitch marker. Oh, how adorable. I don't know. Can you see that? Maybe not. She sent two different ones. Here's another cute one. This one's really pretty. It has a little bead on it. I don't know if you can see it, but you can imagine what it looks like. Maybe. There it is. So cute. Thank you, Red Hat Knitter Mom. My adopted mom. I love her. She's adorable. I like to sit and chat. Well, we message back and forth, so it's always fun. And I always know I have somebody to chat with. She understands me. Not many do. So, thank you, Yvonne, Mom, for that. And I have my coffee, pumpkin spice, as always, from my mom. It's the one I have. I have like 4 pounds. I love it. Oh, that's yummy. I've been feeling sick lately, and yesterday at the knit meet, I had a bit of a headache, so when I got home at midnight, and Alita was sleeping in the car, and I carried her in on my back, and she kind of, it was a catastrophe trying to carry her in, but, and I slept this morning until 8, which I never do. I'm always up at 5. I can go to bed at 1 in the morning, and I still get up at 5. I'm a morning person. I love it. And I think that's my problem this whole week. I have been staying up late to get a lot of the day, and then getting up early, which is kind of stupid because I've been tired, and that's why my headache came. But today, I actually went back and took another nap. I've been taking it easy. I've knit very little, and I'm just kind of like, oh, I'm just going to take it easy today. My head's good. My head's really good. So that's why. Another reason I'm drinking coffee, because it helps my head a little bit. No migraine. It's not a migraine this time. Thank goodness. I wish you could share coffee with me. Well, anyway, we'll drink together. So, that's that. And we have a little swap going. And I don't really know if I want to show you guys this or not. But we have a swap going with our buddies. Some more people that watch. Claire. But I won't show you the stuff that we bought. We bought some little trinkety things at a Berlin little souvenir shop. It was fun. It was so cute. We were on our way home, and Lita's been going to my knit nights with me. And she went to one knit night, which was in the city, and we took the S-Bahn in, which was really quite fun. And she said, "Hey, Mom, here's a Berlin souvenir shop. Let's stop and get some goodies for the swap." So we did. So this was kind of her idea. These goodies, they're so cute. But we don't have everything together yet. I have Wollmeise coming. Another friend of mine went down to Wollmeise, to the store, and she picked out a really pretty skein of yarn for you. For you. And she is going to bring it back, and that will go in the box too. So you get Wollmeise, some Berlin goodies, and we'll see what else we put in there. We're just kind of, I love this kind of stuff. I'm not very good at swaps because we don't have the ton of money to spend on this kind of stuff, but it's kind of fun. So there's that. But I won't show it to you. Maybe I'll have Alita show her. She comes next week. So that's it. Let's talk about what I'm knitting, shall we? You want to see what I'm knitting? Let's see here. Oh, you might see. Let's talk about finished objects. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm wearing one. I love it. This is going to be, I think, one of my favorites. This is Opposite Pole by Joji. I've written her name down because I couldn't. Locatelli. Joji. She's one of my favorite. I have a couple favorite designers, and she's one of them. And she just cranks them out. It's hysterical. She cranks out the patterns. And my good friends from Yarn Over Berlin, the yarn store that I always buy my yarn, my good stuff, they test knit for her and adore her. And she's wonderful, and they do gorgeous stuff. But they knit really fast, so they get... Anyway, so I knit. I'm just kind of following along in their footsteps. And this one, theirs have been done for a year, and I finally finished mine. But this is Opposite Pole, and it's gorgeous, and it's snuggly and yummy, and I love the blue. It's Malabrigo worsted, which is so snuggly, and it's supposed to pill a lot. I don't care. Pilling is fine. It's life. It's how things are. And knit on a 5.5 needle and a 6. I'm not sure. Kind of big needle, so I haven't knit on that stuff in a while. It took me a good week and a half to get this done, because I sat and I just knit, and this is what I finished, and I love it, and I wore it last night. It's so cozy, and it's one of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorites. I knit this, and then I got pictures of it, so in my Ravelry page, my project page, you'll see the pictures of it, and then I blocked it, and the blocking absolutely made a difference. Everything is just so much more comfortable. Before it was a little bit tight, now it's so much more comfortable. It's relaxed quite a bit by blocking it, and I love the feel of it now. So what I did is last night at the knit meet, I brought my camera and we took tons of pictures of it. So you'll see it both blocked and not blocked. So here she is. Can you see? Oh, it is gorgeous. So this is my major finished object, and is the coziest, warmest. Oh, just so love it. I love it. Oh, we've got a hood. Look at that. Oh. Anyway, great pattern. Joji is a wonderful designer, so all her patterns are wonderful. I've knit 3 now, I think, from her. Love her. Great. I wish she'd come out with a book. I need all her patterns in a book. Would be nice. Joji. Get a book together, would ya? I need all your sweater patterns, all your cardigans in a book, because I love books. Just love books. So that's just my thought. Do it. Okay. It's my Opposite Pole from Malabrigo. What I'm knitting, that's the one thing that I've gotten done. I have been knitting quite a bit, but yeah, I guess I knit slow. I don't know. What else have I been working on? I'm starting a new design. Show you, called Thistles. The skein, I got my skein at Yarn Over Berlin. Go visit them. Yarn Over Berlin, gorgeous shop. Good, great customer service, wonderful people that work there. Go visit them. Go buy some of their yarn, but don't buy it all because I want some. Yeah, the beauty is it's an online shop, which is fun, but I get to see it in person and buy it in person. Anyway, so this is it. This is the beginning of my design. I love it. It is silk cashmere. Skein silk cashmere. It's going to be a crescent shawl with lace, short rows, very simple. Similar, not the same, but similar to this one. And I'm going to try to make a child size in a different yarn as well. But this is the doll size I made. It's going to be similar to this, little different shape, because a doll doesn't need the round, but we do. So I'm doing the round for us, and this is staying kind of triangular. So we'll see. And this is how much I've used so far. This is a 55 gram skein. Can I talk? No. This is a 55 gram skein. And this is how much I've used. So I'm working away on that. I need brain power because this is a lace pattern that's on both sides. It's laced on both sides. Or at least it has. I think it's a really good pattern though, because the first 6 rows you have it on both sides, the lace. So you don't have like a resting row. But then up at the top of the little repeat, and there's going to be 4 or 5 of those repeats, you get very easy where you just knit what comes. So if it's a knit, you knit it. If it's a purl, you purl it. So that makes it easy. So kind of a rest row. But it's never boring, I think, because it's always different. It doesn't get monotonous or anything. And then in between you have a couple rows of garter. So you can just skim through those. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But that's what I've been working on. And this is like 3 days worth of work on that. After trying to figure out how to cast on. I cast on with a bigger needle. I wasn't sure what size. And I never know what to do. I always have to start it and finish. And I made 3 swatches for this. It's just time consuming making your own pattern. But I love it. So that's what I've been working on. And my other favorite thing is the, what's it called? Woodburn by Carol Feller. It's the Woodburn cardigan. I'm so loving this. Hello, I cast on Friday. I was homesick. Cast it on and thought, okay, I want to start that one, the thistles. And I thought, I'm just going to cast on and just kind of get it going. The heart's falling on me. This is the heart from IKEA. Do we like IKEA? Can you tell? Hi. This is old. This pillow we've had for 10 years. Anyway, I jumped. Here he is, the pillow. He's trying to grab me. Go. So I cast on thinking, I'm just going to just kind of start a little bit to have something to show. I kept going. Kept going and going. I'm almost done with the first clue. So here she is. She's in my big bag. See, I was measuring this morning to see how long she is. It's got to be 16 inches. And then I'm done with the first clue. Well, I'm at like 13 inches, so I'm almost there. Here it is. This is such a fun little pattern. Dropped a stitch. No biggie. Here it is. This is what I've gotten so far. And it's really cool. I've never done pockets before. And there are pockets in it, as you can see here. There are pockets. It's kind of fun. With I-cord. Hello, I love I-cord. Love I-cord. So this is how far I've gotten. And it's really pretty. And as you're knitting, you do the buttonholes. And last night at Knit Group, I had this with me, and I was just knitting away, and 20 rows in between each buttonhole. Well, this one is 22, but I'm not going to worry about it. Don't tell anybody. Don't want anybody to know. Because I'm not ripping back. So, just forgot to look. You kind of have to have a couple things in mind. You've got increases, decreases. It's really cool because she's got the increases and the decreases here in the back. This is the cable design. It's a very simple cable. It's just kind of a wandering thing. It's cool. And here you have the 2 wandering cable thingies. And then in between is where you, here I'm increasing until I get to the back, the size it should be. And here it was originally. You can see. Here is where I decreased. So that's where the shaping is, which is kind of cool, I think. So we'll see. I hope it fits. I'm doing her design. I'm not changing any of it and to make it smaller or longer or anything because I think it should be okay. It seemed pretty long. I measured a sweater that I love, that I wear all the time, and it was about the same, 16 and a half, I think, is how long it was. So I'm going to make the 16 and a half, and I hope I have enough yarn. So this is, and it's a cowl, it's a knit along, and each couple of weeks you get a clue. I think there's 3 clues, I'm not sure. And, which I love. I am such a sucker for that stuff. That's why I can't stop knitting on this, because I want to finish it before the next clue comes out, and it comes out November 1st. So, this is it. Gorgeous, gorgeous, and it's one piece. Oh, hello, how cool is that? You know, you gotta love that. So here, I'll show you what it looks like this. And it's in my blue, purpley blue. Oh, this yarn. This is from Turtle Pearl. Turtle Pearl Yarns on Artfire. She has a shop. Go visit her. Go buy her yarns because it's gorgeous. She and I did a swap. I made her a couple bags. She sent me this yarn, and I have been dying to find something to make this yarn with, to use the yarn with, to knit the, anyway. And when this came out, I thought this is the perfect thing. It is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And 4.5 millimeter needles is what you're supposed to use to get gauge. Well, I got gauge with 4. So I'm knitting this with a 4 millimeter needle with, and this is, I think, wool cashmere nylon blend. So it's gorgeous, and it's hand dyed. And if you look, I started a new ball which is a little tiny bit darker than the rest. It doesn't have as many white spots in it, so you can see a little bit of a line, but not really. I'm not worried about it. Oh, there you can see it. There it is. I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to keep going. This is hand-dyed yarn. That's what happens. It's like with the Malabrigo. Oh, didn't tell you guys. Oh, with this, I didn't want it to be, this is where the new ball starts, so I split, I told you guys last week, I split everything up in half and said, okay, this is going to be for this sleeve and this, so that the colors would be the same, and I'm not doing that with this one. Too much work. I just knit. I think it's going to be pretty. I think it's going to be really pretty. So this is what it looks like. I am loving this. Join me. Join me on the Ravelry group. Come and sign up. If you haven't signed up in my Ravelry group, you know, it's all a popularity contest. Not really. I don't care. We don't have a worry about that. But it's funny because everyone's like, oh, 3,000 members. And I'm like, I've got like 80. But 3 people watch. So I don't care. You're watching because you want to watch, not to win prizes. Everybody's out there throwing prizes everywhere. Would be nice. Maybe I'll get prizes someday. I don't know. I'm not going to do it. So come and join us. Anyway, join my Ravelry group. Sign up on my Ravelry group, and there's a cow thread where you can join to knit with me, because I'm going to be knitting this. You can knit with us. Show your pictures. It's kind of fun. Or you can join the cow. Go get the pattern. It's fun, fun, fun. So that's what I'm working on. Sorry, I'm babbling away. It's fun because I don't have my other babbler. Yeah, join my Ravelry group. I've also got another Ravelry group for my designs, if you want to join up there. That's so that I can get my own testers, because I'm kind of sick and tired of the tester group and their rules. It's great. I like rules. Teacher. I have my own rules all the time. But there is a limit to how much you can take on the rules. And we're human. I make mistakes, and so I decided I'm going to open my own group. I'm going to have my own testers, and if you want to sign up to be a tester, sign up. And when I get this thistles done, I will sign you up. I have 3 other ideas in my head. I just wish I had enough time in the day. Somebody pay me to sit home and knit would be fabulous, but you know, I kind of miss work too. Anyway, so come and sign up in my Ravelry group. It's, I don't even know what it's called. I'll try to put up show notes. I'm not very good at that. I'd rather knit than put up show notes. So that's pretty much it today. Looking at my notes to see what else. Another thing we bought this week is these from Knit Pro. These are from Knit Pro. I don't know. I bought 3 of them, and they're little tubes. And I used them for my socks, and it's okay for my socks. They're kind of hard to put on though. But they're little tubes that have slits in them. And you put them on your double points. I love double points. I just do. Love knitting with double points. Alita is knitting with double points. And this is great because you can put your knitting project, you stick it in here, the double points, and then you stick this on top and throw it in your bag, and they're all safe and they won't fall off. Because every time I pull out my sock or whatever I'm knitting, pop, one of them comes out. It's kind of a pain. But I almost find it a pain to put these on here. But we bought them. We're using them. Try them out and see what you think. Love to hear what you think, if you have any, if you've used these, or if you have a better idea what you could use. But we bought these last week, or 2 weeks ago, and actually a while ago. But we've been using them, and I thought I'd show them as a little tip of what you could try and see. Yeah, that's about it. So, what is this? Oh, all good. Nothing else to talk about. I think that's it. Come and join our Ravelry group. Knit with us. And hopefully next week I'll have some guests. I told you the techie has his friend over, so he's not here with me, and she is being herself. She's knitting away. Her monster is like this far. She wanted to show it. We were all set earlier this morning and the camera wasn't working. We were sitting here. She was knitting, all ready to go. The camera didn't work. So I had to wait. We waited too long. Patience she doesn't have. So she's not here. Hopefully she'll be here next week. So I will see you, or in 2 weeks. I always say next week, but it's in 2 weeks. And that's pretty much it. I hope I didn't forget anything. I'm sure I forgot a ton of stuff. Oh, I know what Joanne from Knit Spin Farm, could be. She said, oh, it's so funny. I was watching her podcast because, I'm a podcast groupie, junkie, whatever. And she went to she bought tea from a German company. And she said, she needed to know what the name of the company was. And it's Teegeschwinde. I don't know. I wanted one of my co-hosts to say the word for you. But Joanne, it's Teegeschwinde. Weirdest name. I don't know why they call it that, but Teegeschwinde. What that means, I don't know. It's just kind of a weird thing. But Teegeschwinde. That's for you, Joanne. I think that's it. Didn't go to Rhinebeck. My friends did. Marion and Steffi went to Rhinebeck. They spent 5 days in New York. How cool is that? And, Stephen West is coming to Berlin. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to tell you. Stephen West is coming to Berlin, and we kind of want to get him to come and visit. And if we do, I will try to get a camera so that we can make a little podcast with him in it. So keep your fingers crossed that that works, and we can get Stephen West on here. And then I can get my friends Marion and Steffi, and all my knitting girls. We'll see if we can get on there. It'd be kind of cool. It'd be kind of fun. Right, Gisela? Gisela would be on there. So, okay. Thanks for watching. I find the remote so I can turn it off. Thanks for watching. Come visit me. Podcast.thegivingflower.de is our link. Kimber Lolly on Ravelry. Come and find me and sign up for our Rav groups. I'll talk to you next time. Happy knitting. See ya. Bye.